You know that there has been some disappointment in the African American community, some disappointment in the lesbian gay community, some disappointment for those sort of on the lower end of the economic ladder, that the president hasn't done enough, that he got into office and went too middle of the road. Do you find anything that he's done that disappoints you?
I'm disappointed at people who don't look at the woes and the trouble given to this man. People blatantly speaking out against his color, wasting time starting up new stories about whether or not he was born here, saying things that they can't prove. And this man, I feel sometimes, not all the time, that it's like watching, his job is, people want to make it as difficult as the one that Sisyphus had. And then when you see that he made promises and said things, the people who were supposed to be working with him didn't. The people who are supposed to be working even for another party didn't care about the American people. They wanted to get him. When people make statements like, I hope he fails, you can't color that any other way except the way it's said. And yes, okay, gays, lesbians, blacks, illegal aliens, pardon me, people like that are right. It didn't happen, but look at why it didn't happen. It's a man trying to go about doing his job and a ton of other people voting against him, and regardless of what he says.
Isn't that kind of, though, the definition of politics and how Washington has always worked with the parties?
Worse. This was worse. And everybody knows it was worse. And I think that this second term is one where we are really going to see a man who gets it, knows it, and it's going to be better, period.